Philip Kindred has made it as far west as he can, finding the edge of a lake, and he is seemingly far away from civilization. He has in the back of his mind that nagging sensation that there is a ticking clock that his experience in Isotope Mine has a painful death awaiting him in his future. But all of these things are still uncertainties. One thing that is certain is that Philip is far away from help, and he needs to stay focused if he is to survive out here. He's already gathered up a fair amount that would sell rather well back at the DMC. But for him to make a trip back there, it'll take at least a few days, and knowing how much he likes to explore, no doubt Philip will be walking back along an unfamiliar trail. Let's see what path he chooses. Kia ora, Legionnaires, Rycon here, and welcome back to Neo Scavenger, where we need to decide where we are going to go next. We could continue west along the side of this deep, impassable water. I think if and when we choose to go back to the DMC, we're going to want to try and go a little bit further north, just so that we can see more of the map here. And there is one part of the map that we really haven't visited at all yet, and it's because we've been warned by guards in game that we don't want to go in there, but we do have a gas mask and we do have workable cartridges, and that place is to the south of us here, the Great Swamp. We may very well be able to do a little bit of scavenging down there. Now, the time of day at the moment is dusk, so exploring it at night might not be the smartest idea. So I think for now, we're probably going to want to just try and find somewhere that is going to be safe for us to stay for the evening. Hello, infield horror. Let's just go over here for now. We're going to hide our tracks. We'll end our turn. And I think, oh, we've got a stranger out there. Great. Fantastic. Just great. Let's try and hide here. It's going to take our whole turn to be able to do that. That's all right. And then there, the sun has actually set now. So, do we want to make any fires tonight? Probably not if we can avoid it. We do still have some food that we can eat. We don't really need to eat it right now, but I think we will have something to drink. So, we'll go and slurp on some of our water, and then we'll get set for the night. And of course, that's going to mean making a noise trap. And interestingly enough, we can actually make more than one. So I feel like that's going to be worth it. And we'll have our tarp shelter as well. Now, I did use my spear to do that. We can get it back afterwards. But, you know, maybe I should have used the forest beforehand. Oh wow, yeah, our alertness goes way up using 2 noise traps. That looks pretty good to me. Let's try and get some sleep. And it sounds like morning's here as we actually fall asleep properly and something approaches as we slumber. It's that stranger. Great. Oh, flees blindly. Well, that's good because we are currently unconscious and very vulnerable. Let's hope that they didn't take anything from us. No, they didn't. I'm sure that our noise traps would have set off properly if they were actually trying to. And I really should have checked the cured meat overnight to see what the condition of it was, because unfortunately it has spoiled this morning. That's really frustrating. I thought we had more time on it. Oh yeah, and there is that stranger. Well, we're all packed up. We are going to be leaving forest behind and, yeah, heading down to there. We're a little thirsty, so we'll have something to drink before we get going. And we'll see if we can get ourselves pretty well slaked. Excellent. Now, I'm not seeing anything just like on the squares, but they can be scavenged by the looks of things. So before we go any further, let's actually unhide because it's causing us to just move that much slower. We are going to empty this out. We'll put the pill bottle back out, and that gas mask cartridge is going to go into this gas mask. Okay, so how? I guess we have to take it off, and then, yeah, we put it in there, like so. Okay, charges. Ooh, that's not a lot of charge. I really thought we would have had more than that. That's not even like, it's not even a single charge. Damn, okay. Well, this idea might be out, unfortunately. Now, we do have some rags here. They're dirty rags right now. I suppose we could just put it over our face like that for now. Crude air filter, and then wearing respirator. It's a risk, but I think as long as we're quick, right? If we just dive in there. I'm going to take a step closer, and we'll check on this. Okay, the charges do go down, but they go down slowly. Let's move down here, and Devastation on a monumental scale mars the land before you. It looks as if someone hosed down an entire country with toxic chemicals, set it on fire, and then bombarded it with artillery for good measure. Pools of caustic liquid are everywhere. Most everything that was once here has dissolved, melted, burned, or turned to dust. Hardy materials have eroded more slowly, leaving skeletal evidence of towns, farmsteads, tree trunks, and creatures. Toxic miasma floats in some places, clinging to the ground where reactions, release them into the air. And warning signs, both official and homemade, litter the boundary. And the silence here is deafening. No birds nor critters, not even insects. Nothing stirs in this caustic swamp of destruction. Nothing lives here. Or at least, nothing is alive here. How fun! How fun! Now, if we try to scavenge here, black swamp ruins. What can we potentially find? We can potentially find some things. We use our crowbar as well, and we will make sure that we use a light source, which increases our safety by a lot. There is little left to explore in this burnt, toxic swamp. This ruin, however, looks like it might have a few caches that escaped complete destruction. Getting them, however, is going to be a trick. Rubble threatens to collapse at the slightest touch, and caustic liquid pools here and there. The good news? You suspect little scavenging competition in this blasted swamp. If we remove strong, it drops the loot quality by a little bit, but it ups our safety by a considerable margin. I think we're going to go without strong for this one. Okay, we did find some things. A patchwork hide tunic, it is nearly completely gone, and a gas mask. Cell phone battery that's empty, it's worth $1. Nothing sensational yet, but hey, we've still got enough charges on our gas mask. It means that we can hang around here a little bit longer, and our crude air filter is still clean. We're gonna have to end our turn. I don't like the idea of ending our turn on the square, but you do what you gotta do. Yep, this is still good charge-wise. Let's look at scavenging this again. The other square, that is. We could try and use our strength here. No, I think we play it safe for now. Roof... This is me playing it safe. Roof collapse. The unstable ruins start to fall, and as a result of your rummaging and a portion of the roof collapsing, we are cut and bruised by the falling debris. How great, how grand. Okay. Minor cut, minor pain. Okay, the pain isn't that bad. We do actually have a pain pill if we want to try and use one. Thankfully, we do still have some clean rags, which we are going to apply, both to here and to here. We really don't want to get an infection out here. I imagine that would be rather bad for us. So let's kind of stay near the edge if we can. I didn't actually mean to move on to that square. That is unfortunate. Let's just go here for now. And we actually do need to end our turn here. I'm going to keep on checking this. We're fine. Try and scavenge. We've got 2 more swamp ruins to check out, and we are not going to be using strength, because even not using strength, we still had a collapse. Okay, that's a computer. Now, we should be able to close that, right? Okay, and that does make it a lot easier for us to carry around. So we've got 2 copper books at this stage. This one actually has a battery. The other one, oh, this does as well. Okay, so we should be able to make a little bit of space to fit this in here. There we go. It was a bit of a shuffle around, but we've still managed to keep everything at this stage. Let's head into the next ruin here. Yet again, without strength, we'll give it a shot. And what's that there? That's an ice slab. And bullets. Okay, the bullet... Oh, wow. Okay. That's a nice handful of bullets that we've got there. Very, very nice. I will take those, thank you. Now, the ice slab is only worth 19. I do wonder if that battery is worth anything. Let's empty that out. Battery's worth 4, and that's worth 15 just by itself. Just weighing up the cost of everything that we've got here. Yeah, it's not worth us taking. Now, we can destroy it. I don't know if we get... No, it just gets rid of it. Okay, well, the more you know. But we can fit the battery in there. We'll take that for now. And let's continue on to this square, which we are going to scavenge. More black swamp ruins. Let's see what we got. Okay, laptop battery and another scope. The scopes are worth a pretty considerable amount, so I like to take them where we can. So if we get rid of that, we can fit another scope in down there. And then we have a laptop battery, which can we actually slot that in over here? Oh, we totally can. Excellent. It's just worth more now. We do have one shoe that's worth a okay amount, but with the amount of space it takes up, I think I'm okay with everything that we've got so far. We'll end our turn. We saw something moving up there, and we're starting to get a little hungry. Let's just continue on a little bit further into the swamp, keeping an eye on this charge, of course. Ooh, we've got something on that square there. What do we have? And here as well. Okay. That's water. You know what? I don't think we will, but we will scavenge a little bit more. Okay. We got a little lucky. We have the digital water tester there. Our one's worth a little bit more because it actually has batteries. Night vision goggles. Hot damn. The condition's only 44%, but hot frickin' damn. Okay, that is a game changer for us. Oh, no, keep it on. Okay, but that is fantastic. We've got another ice lab tablet. Yet again, not worth all that much. Night vision goggles. Hot damn. Okay, so we most certainly want to be bringing that with us. So how then do we want to make this work? Well, one thing that we can do is we could have a look at getting rid of our broad spear in favor of having the meat cleaver there for now, because the meat cleaver is still a really decent melee weapon for us. Yeah, we do get range with the broad spear, which is good, but I think let's go for it. It's a bit of a change. I don't know if I like it yet because the spear has been a trusty tool for us so far, and it kind of feels weird just leaving this water test behind, but it's not worth that much. So yeah, we will be leaving it, and we will be checking out the next ruin here. Let's see. Looks like another tablet. Yeah, another tablet, which actually does have batteries at the moment. Now, if we turn it on, is there anything that we can do with it? Oh, it's locked. I see. Oh, no, hang on. Insufficient charges. But yeah, it is also locked, from what we could tell. Saucepan isn't actually that well off in terms of condition. What is ours looking like at the moment? Because we've used it quite a bit. 25%, 24%. Okay. We'll plop that back into there. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else there that we're wanting to take. Let's just check the condition of our boots. Still looking totally fine. Can we stack the tablets? We can't. Unfortunate. I mean, they're pretty thin. You think you'd be able to. That's okay. That is okay. We're still looking pretty good here. Now, I don't want to go too deep, but at the same time, I'm tempted to make it to the actual edge of the map there. Charges are starting to get a little bit on the low side. I think we're going to move here and then take a square down, but we'll see what's on this one. Just some string. Okay. Oh, that's an infield horror. Okay, well, we've seen the edge of the map now. I don't think we need to see any more. I don't want to tango with that thing. And look, the sun is already starting to set. So let's get a bit of a move on. Every time we're moving a square, it requires 2 movement points. So it is going to take us a little while to get out of here. And we're starting to get thirsty. Charges are out. Charges are out. Okay, we need to get out of here. We need to get out fast. We can't run right now, but there we go. Okay, we are out. I think we are safe. Let's try and head up towards the woods here. There's a lot of infield horrors around here. We're going to move into here. We're going to hide our tracks. And yeah, we're going to have to try and boil up some of the water that we've got. Actually, you know what? There is water just over here. We'll go and try and quickly collect that if we can. But we've got a lot of horrors around us here. Okay, we're currently considered blind. This is where the night vision goggles would help a considerable amount. We have no idea what is here, how close it is. We're going to try and search, but we are struggling to see anything. So we're just going to do a blind retreat. We've fallen. Okay, we are vulnerable, but we are recovering. We have been leapt at, and we've been hit. Our chest has been bruised. We need to pull the target down to the ground with us. Okay, the infield horror is on the ground. Let's wait a turn. We both have to kind of wait here. We just need to get back up. We need to get back up and we need to start trying to hit this thing. We are still considered blind. Our upper chest was bruised yet again. We've fallen. Can we roll away? Okay, that's a little bit more distance. It's trying to punch us. We need to get back up. We need to get off the ground right now. It misses us. Fantastic. Okay, melee attack time. Crippled its right arm, it's stunned, it's bleeding. Headbutt the target, chance to injure them, knock them down, force them to lose one turn. I kind of like the idea of headbutting this thing. Intimidating that? I'm tempted, but I think because we're already like right on top of each other, no, we're just going to go with the headbutt here, which I don't think worked out. Its lower left leg was pelted. We headbutted it in the leg. Okay, we're going to go in for another attack here. Beautiful. We've absolutely messed it up now. So we do have exploit weakness here. I think that is going to use a turn for us to do that. It's stunned, it's bleeding. We could also create an obstacle as well, but I think for now we're going to exploit the weakness because it had to waste a turn anyway. It's bleeding, we've exposed a weakness, and now it's a bit further away. I think we're going to advance. We're going to try and see if we can finish this thing off. Advance. We could lure, but I think honestly, just melee attack. We shred its left leg. It's stunned, it's unable to run. It's not looking too good for this thing. We attack again. It's in severe pain at the moment. It's having trouble concentrating. We continue to attack, and we'll go again. And we killed the thing. Now let's have a look and see. Okay, we do have a few minor bruises here, minor pain. I don't think that we're going to have to put anything on them. Look at that, infield horror corpse. I don't know if we want to butcher this thing. Maybe? I don't know. It died of severe brain trauma. Okay, how is that looking? 86%. I don't think we're going to bandage them right now because they're not open wounds. Sure, it hurts, but we're not actually in all that much pain. All things considered. Let's have some of our clean water though. We are not going to eat this meat. We are 100% not going to eat it, but I am tempted to see what happens if we try to butcher this corpse here. Meat from large corpse. It does give us meat, a lot of meat. Is it good to eat though? I mean, surely not. It looks normal, medium chunk of meat. I mean, it looks fine, doesn't it? I mean, we've butchered it. We'll see what comes of that. Because that's more than enough meat for us to be able to survive a long while. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, we need to make ourselves visible. We're not going to do a blind retreat. Again, we're just going to continue searching. If it jumps out at us, we'll be ready. Okay, it's jumped at us. These friggin' things. Okay, range 3. We are just going to try and get up. We got up. Okay. Hopefully that doesn't continue. It is night now, and I think we've immediately seen something on the square. It's an infield horror. Of course it is. It's leapt at us. We are going to go get up off the ground. It's trying to dodge right now. We could exploit a weakness. We're going to try and threaten this thing. Okay, it's trying to retreat now. Yeah, get out of here. We're going to continue to threaten you, and then we're also going to retreat. And now you jumping back towards me. It cannot make up its mind. We're going to threaten you. It's vulnerable. It is trying to leap away. I don't want to do a desperate retreat. Okay, that's good enough. Now, I am willing to give this a shot. Do we have batteries that can work with this? I don't know if we have anything that has actual charge right now. The water tester, maybe. Contents empty. Okay, so we are going to have to charge up batteries back at the DMC. I've gotten completely lost as to where that water is, and oh great, we've got a few of them. Keep on moving. Let's just get back to where the bodies are, just so we can get some food going. We've already got everything else we need. Man, we really need to sleep as well. This is bad. I have lost what square we were on, and now it's day. So, not great. This thing keeps on just leaping on us. Okay, we've managed to get back up. I'm going to put an obstacle between us and it, and it's down. Okay, we're not going to take any chances with this thing. We're going to continue to attack it. We managed to cripple it, keep attacking, and it's gone. Oh, no, we got it. We took it out with that hit. Okay, well, we're malnourished, we're parched, we're weary. There is a lot of meat up there right now. We're going to leave that body as it is, and we're going to move back up to here. Okay, meat's still there, and it's in okay condition. I don't think we have any water that is good to drink right now, no. So right now, that is our priority. Get water, get food, get cooking. We've had some rags fall apart. Oh, it's that one there, and it's totally good. Let's get rid of it. The sun is up. Let's get a fire going, and let's just deal with this hunger. That'll be the first thing that we do, because it can actually give us a little bit of our thirst back. Let's hope it's okay. I mean, it sure as hell tastes good, right? That was quite the reaction. And cook up another. There we go. Hunger has been taken care of for the moment. Now onto our thirst. Excellent. That's a lot of sterilized water. And we've got some left for our trip. Now, obviously, we can't fit in a massive amount of meat with everything that we are carrying, but I want to make at least one more piece of cooked meat so that we can carry that with us. We're going to have to leave that battery behind. I'm okay with us doing that. We are weary, and I believe, we're still burdened from everything that we're carrying. We're just going to have to start trying to beeline it back, and you know what? We can still kind of try and go through this area here so that we can clear it up a little bit. That'll be the plan. Hopefully, no more fights. Oh, hang on, we just had a shirt fall apart. Yeah, I mean, all this stuff's starting to get a little worn. Alright, we'll keep that in mind. Yeah, because the outdoor temperature, it's low at the moment. Thankfully, we are considered to be comfortable. Yeah, it's not warm out. Oh, there's another scope that's been left back here. Well, we're gonna have to take that. Yep, we can fit it in there. And you know what? We're going to do a change of cargo pants too, because these ones here, 80%, we're back to some khakis. There we go, all set to go. And this is a previous camp of ours, so I'm just going to check it out. No, we didn't leave anything behind. Now, we are probably going to discover a number of locations on the way back, but I guess it's still worth us having a look in the forest to see what's on the ground and whatnot, but I don't know how much scavenging we are going to be doing. I mean, there's no real reason that we shouldn't be, right? Because if we find something better than what we've got right now, we go for it. And while we're out here in the woods, we should be able to keep ourselves fed and everything else. So yeah, I think it's still worth us checking all this out. And in here, we find a flashlight with batteries that might actually have proper charge. We'll also check out the papers here, nothing on it. And then a little bit more lore for us as well, it seems. The rise of Xinhua. Last week's insurrection in China has left the world reeling as the Xinhua government wrestles control with surgical precision and frightening speed. In a statement to the global community, Xinhua representatives have stated that the new government is only a natural evolution of the civilization state, and Xinhua are simply custodians of the Han people as they enter a new age of enlightenment. Well. Oh, and it looks like this is purified water? I don't know how much I trust strange water. Yeah, why not? It looks fine. Let's slake ourselves. And I am going to empty these out here. So I guess it's just the batteries that are worthwhile. But the flashlight itself is worth a fair amount once we've actually got stuff in there. So I'm going to shuffle things around here. I don't really want the stones because I don't think we're going to use the sling. The sling is useful. We can use it for some things, mostly just setting up our tarp. So we'll keep that for now. Actually, we've got some stones in here, it looks like. Either way, I'm happy with that. And we've got some more binoculars. Not worth really swapping anything out for those though. Actually, apart from our own. Yeah, they're better. Always good to check. Okay, and after this turn, we'll continue onwards into the forest here and on towards the ruin. I'm most certainly going to make sure that we have a proper rest. Alright, we can get the safety pretty good in the destroyed office buildings, but broken glass. We cut ourselves on broken glass. Okay, I jinxed it. I really did. Yeah, that is definitely going to need something. And you know what? I want to try something out first. I want to try and see if we can do anything to sterilize the bandages. So if we grab some whiskey and we grab clean stuff. There we go. Put that back in the bottle. Oh, it's already disinfected. I figured it would have like disinfectant on it because it's like the alcohol. It's just a way for us to clean the rags. Damn it. Okay, wasted some whiskey there. That's unfortunate. Let's not dick around in ruins. If anything, I'm happy to head this way for a little bit here. Now, I don't think we're going to fully explore all this area here because we just really do need to get back. But if we see some nice shacks along the way, we will be checking them out. I mean, how can we say no to this? We don't even need to use our strength. We found a sleeping bag, which we can actually turn into like a temporary carrying sack. If we burden ourselves more though, it can be a bit of a problem. And I kind of want to make sure that we have a weapon to defend ourselves with. You know what? Let's let's go. Let's be a little risque here. Now, makeshift sack. Oh, it's just that. It just turns straight into a makeshift sack. Okay, so let's end the turn. And it does look like it's going to be nightfall soon anyway. All right, you. Makeshift sack. There we go. 100% quality. Wonderful. And now we can carry extra stuff. Good. We'd love to see it. Hang on. Alerted by noise trap. Is there a noise trap here? Have we stayed here? I'm confused. Weird. Don't know what that's about. Oh, hi there, friend. We're just going to go over here for now. How about you stay over there? Of course you came for us. You're 27 squares away though. Weapon, large branch from a tree. You're feeble and you're barefoot. We're just going to try and get away. We're going to try and retreat. And I'm just going to continue going to the north for now. Because we don't actually have a weapon in our hand, which is a little dangerous. We want to try and make our way towards a forest to be able to sleep tonight. The forest is blocking our line of sight to him, so that's good. Yeah. Look at that. This is fine. So we can't see all that well anymore. Stepping on the other side of the forest, we will be able to see a little bit better. We could probably just call it a night here and now. Let's also have a look at our food situation. 13%. I hate to eat it now, but we're going to have to. And we're super, super wary. So we're going to try and get to sleep sooner rather than later. So we'll make our thread, our noise traps too, and we'll make our marvelous tarp shelter. Look at this. Quality. And we wake up in the early morning. But we are absolutely well rested now, which is really good. And you know what? Because we have to wait until morning, we might as well do a little bit of scavenging, see if we can get ourselves a squirrel here. Chances are looking pretty good. And sure enough, yeah, they are. 3 squirrels. So passing a little bit more time and morning is here and it looks like more of our rags have fallen apart and we have healed. We've mended. So that's really good. I think it's probably worth us trying to keep some of these rags now. We will want to clean them at some point. But before we leave, let's try and do some butchery. So we have our hides, which we'll hold on to for now. And we have our chunks of meat, which we'll have to wait before we can cook up. There we go. We've got some meat, which the conditions vary across the board here, but they'll be good for a little while. And so will we. Let's continue on getting up the hill here. I'm hoping that we will be able to see a little bit more soon. It is still dawn, so we're not able to see all that far, and I'm thinking it must be forest down here. Yeah, that's why we couldn't see, but there is something hiding here, an abandoned mobile home, which we'll crack open, and we'll have a roof collapse on top of us. Great. You know what? Maybe we stop trying to do this. That's 2 more significant. I mean, they're not significant. They're minor, but they are still significant to us. Significant wounds. Philip, our luck today has been, well, it's been on and off, hasn't it? Let's keep moving through the unknown here. Oh yeah, and we've got lots of woods. We are seeing a lot further now that we are actually exploring during the day. And we had some more clean rags fall apart. Okay, how are you looking? Minor cut, minor pain. Yeah, we're gonna have to put a new one on there. Starting to go through these clean rags. Let's keep on moving. And yeah, we've barely made any headway here. We've nearly made it back towards the cryo facility. So you know, that is something. Yeah, I think we are just gonna have to try and push. Just go the distance. And that does also mean trying not to stop and scavenge everywhere that we find, you know, things of interest. But when it gets to later in the day, I will consider stopping and staying somewhere. And of course, when there are squares that we can have a look at stuff, I will make sure that we do that. You know what, we've got an opportunity to get some water here, so I feel like that's worth doing when we can. We just have to be wary not to drink the untreated water. And hey look, there's the cryo facility. It's where it all began for us. And it is starting to get a little later in the day, but we do know this area quite well. We won't know it once the sun actually properly sets, and I do kind of want to go into this area here, this unknown space down here. The question is, are we going to be able to find, yeah, we can find some forests. I'll just have to try and remember where they are. Hello, dear. Yeah, let's go for either that forest or that forest, depending on when the sun ends up setting. I think we can make it to there. Sure enough, we can, and we'll even be able to do a little bit of scavenging before we call it a day. Another abandoned mobile home. We could end up wrecking ourselves here. We could go full safety, or we could go for a little bit of risk. I'm okay with a little bit of risk. And it paid off. We've gotten a new shirt out of that. And we do need a new one. We lost our other. Let's have our squirrel meat for the day. And we could try and get some more of that, you know, if we want to before night. Oh, but of course we can't actually scavenge here because we've already scavenged. So, any more forests around? No, we're gonna have to stay there. Well, we can at least boil that water tonight, can't we? Look at all that lovely sterilized water. And we've got everything ready to sleep. And you know what? We'll put the campfire there as well. I feel like this is gonna be a decent nap for us. Hey, we woke up to a stranger trying to steal a drink from us. Well, you can't be doing that. They are bleeding currently. They're holding onto a crude arrow. We're gonna threaten them. They're vulnerable at the moment. It looks like they are just trying to do a desperate retreat. Demand the target surrender? I think we're gonna do that. Well, I can't see. I mean, I think that's the bottle that they tried to take. Maybe we should just try and keep the ammunition in here for now. It was inside one of the cans, that's why it fell out. All right, let's hide our tracks and we'll try and go back to sleep. Well, good morning. We're gonna break down everything and get going. All right, Philip, you know how this goes. We keep on. And of course, as we are moving here, if I do discover anything of interest, I'm gonna let you know. Otherwise, we're gonna keep moving through this unknown patch of the world, and I'll see you once we make it back to the DMC, or until something terrible happens. You can see that we've been here in the past. Let's take some of these hides if we can, 5 of them. I think we need like 11 to be able to make the makeshift tunic. Oh, and having a quick look at our medical screen here, it looks like our wounds have healed and our rags actually stayed clean. So that's a little bit of good news. Oh, hot damn. Okay, random square, we find a first aid kit with Twinkies, which we're, gonna eat, and a cell phone, and yet another cell phone as well. Well, thank you, random square. And we got ourselves a free squirrel, just on the ground. We'll go ahead and butcher that, for its hide more than anything else. Oh, and it looks like 5 is the max that we can stack there, damn. Well, okay, we'll have to start a noodle stack. And we'll take the meat for now, even though it's gonna go off very soon. Looks like we're gonna have to try and find somewhere to stay soon as well. I'm gonna aim for that forest there. Oh, hello, stranger. Just stay over there, buddy. Let's keep on moving. Looks like we've made it a little bit further, which is good. And, well, that's our spot tonight. And the meat's already gone off, unfortunate. Means that we don't need to worry about a fire tonight, though. We're just gonna drink the last of our water. And we're gonna have to try and restock when we get a chance next. You know what, seeing as we are hungry, I wouldn't mind doing some scavenging in the woods tonight. Hopefully getting some squirrels. And we did. We'll do the other bit of forest as well. Another 2. I don't know where these other bodies are going. I think they might be just disappearing. It's strange because we definitely had 2 squirrels the first time and another 2 the second time. I don't know where they're going because we've only gotten 2 good pieces of meat, but we've got 3 spoiled pieces here. Strange. Very strange. But hey, we did get some meat. And here is our lovely camp for the night. Oh, and we've been disturbed. We've been woken up. Okay, let's search the area here. We don't know what's going on. A blue frog cultist. They are trying to punch us. We could try and punch them back. Oh no, they're charging us. Okay, they're vulnerable at the moment. I think we're gonna fall back here. Okay, gone. Well, they're probably still around here. We just have to end our turn and wait. And it's the morning. Well, hello there. Now, we've seen them cause trouble by the DMC, so no doubt they'll probably try and do the same here. We need to pack our things up and go. Because right now we don't have a weapon. Well, an easily accessible weapon, we're gonna have to drop that. Okay, time to go away from you. Looks like you're trying to follow. Let's just stay moving, fella. And we are away. We've found a river, which we are going to restock our water at. From this point on, we are getting close. Oh, and we've got chunks of fur here. We killed a dogman here at some point. Now, we may be able to use the chunks of fur and the small animal hides to make the tunic. I want to try. I think the restricting factor at the moment is actually our strings, so we're going to take these apart. And that might give us enough to do it. Yeah, that's everything. Hot damn. Patchwork hide tunic. All right, well, we'll take a few of our things off here, chuck it on. Not bloody bad. We are comfortable. Oh, it's one or the other. Dogman fur coat or patchwork hide tunic. I mean, This folds up though. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I mean, we're going to sell those for sure. I think we're going to sell the Dogman fur coat, and we'll just end up going with the patchwork hide tunic, because it seems to give us the same kind of, I guess, temperature, well-being. We'll take that dirty rag. Yeah, we'll carry on. We're definitely going to be checking squares as we're moving along though, because there's so many around here. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? We have some things to look forward to. I think the DMC guards have been doing a fair amount of killing out here, and we're right close to the DMC. And I hate to do it to you. I hate that we're this close, but we are out of time today. And Philip has already done so much already. I know not every episode of this seems like we're making a massive amount of progress, but this whole big trip out towards the west, that has given us a number of items that are really going to help us going forwards, namely those night vision goggles. With them, we can be an absolute menace in the night. And who knows what else we can find here among the bodies. If anything, this is going to be a spot that we're going to have to come back to time and time again until we clear it all out and get it all sold. And then depending on how much money we have, we might get some augmentations before we try and head further north. Either way, I am happy with the progress that we've made today. And I hope you are too, and I hope you're still enjoying this series here. Philip is still alive and breathing. He delved into the swamp, he battled the infield horrors, and at the end of the day, he's still alive and kicking. Legionnaires, I ask you, if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider leaving a comment or a like to let me know if you enjoyed the show. As for now, I have been Rycon, you have all been awesome, and until next time, stay tuned.